Hello everybody, it is day, man, I feel like I sound like that one guy. It's like, today is my birthday and I'm allowed to show you my wife, that one video. Jeez, anyways, hello everybody, it is day 4 of the Promptathon. I'm so sorry we couldn't be there yesterday. We got some good work done, and actually I've received a very nice comment. My first comment I've ever received that wasn't critique on Drawabox. For that, I'm actually updating the description of the video right now because we're using a reference today by MetalGy. Shout out MetalGy. Or we're not really a reference, but more of an inspiration. I'm putting a link to it in the description for those who care. And it's a really cool reference. I'm not going to spoil what we're doing just yet. You could probably see the description update. And man, I had sushi and boba, and that's why I'm a bit late tonight. And my stomach does not agree with me on that decision. I'm picking out a couple more references. I think we've done a pretty good job of. Like I said, it's day 4 of the Promptathon. We have a bit of an uncanny one today. But I am very inspired for reasons that I'll talk about in a bit. But first, I need to pick up the music. Now, we do have another game that we're basing today's drawing off of. But I don't want to listen to the music for that game because it's a bit intense for what I want right now. But we're going to listen to some Dragon Quest music, I think, on the side. Oh man, this art is so cool. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Once again, shout out MetalGy. Great work on this person's behalf. Excellent. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. I can't wait till I'm as skilled and talented as this person. Oh, amazing. Anyways, we're not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to pop over here to our warm-up, set our countdown, and do our drawing of the day. Hope you're all having a good one. It is, what, Thursday, right? Yeah, June the 28th, 27th. Off by a day. That's what happens when I don't check. Yeah, I'm a bit behind because I went out to go eat dinner with a friend. Shout out, if he's listening to this, I don't think he's subscribed or even knows the channel name. But shout out to him. He's absolutely awesome. Great guy. Legitimately just such a wholesome and creative person, so... Then again, I say that about everyone. Maybe I need to be mean to a couple people. We won't. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm very excited today. But it all starts with a humble warm-up, doesn't it? Yeah, my warm-ups are pretty humble. Not much to look at in terms of those. Yep, like I said, I hope you're all having a good one. Hope you're all joining me today in the Promptathon. If not, if you aren't doing art, I hope you're doing something on the side that's just as enjoyable. I say it every stream, and I'll say it once again, the goal of these streams is not to get people to do art, it's to get people to do something that they love every day for at least an hour. I'd be very upset if this channel didn't even get one person, but I think... I mean, I'm that one person, I'm more consistent and I'm doing something, but I think it goes beyond just me, right? Sadly, this game, I don't know much about lore-wise, and I wouldn't say it's my favorite game of all time, but it is definitely one of my top 20. Actually, once the game is finished, it'll definitely be my top 10, probably. Then again, I have mixed feelings about games that are early access, because I understand on a developer side, it's very good, because not only is it easier to release updates and stuff, and get feedback as you're developing it, and funding, of course. But if it's a replayable game, like Subnautica is always the thing I bring up, Subnautica is a game of all time, right? It made its own genre, did a really good job, or it made its own subgenre in the survival, kind of technically survival horror, right? Oh, jeez. It was critically acclaimed and successful. But I ended up not liking the game that much by the time it was finished because I played it so much. And like, I'd play it, I'd do a playthrough, and then I'd be like, okay. And then a new version of the game would come out and be like, well, I just played it. Like, barely anything changed. So over time, I just would like stop wanting to play it because, and then like the ending of finally the ending came out, or the kind of ending, right? It was good. I was happy with it, but I don't know. I didn't get that kind of, I guess, completion that you'd expect from following a game for so long. I had that kind of like satisfaction. But that's probably a me thing because a lot of people disagree with me on that, and I wouldn't argue. And plus, I mean, the early access model is a good one. Very upset about that line right there. Ooh, man, it's hot. I'm putting on my AC, but like I haven't been in this area in a while where I'm working, and so like the AC defaulted to its usual not cold. Interesting. I think this is okay, actually. Oh, I started a new programming project today too, guys. I'm not going to talk about it until I'm like near finished. But I'm super happy if it could all work out. There is a ton of development to be done. But, oh, I was supposed to land at that line, wasn't I? It's going to be invariably helpful to the Drawabox community once it's finished. That's all I'm going to say. Very excited. But also, the bulk of the development will happen after I get back from our week-long trip to Italy. However, I'm researching... What I like to do is I break projects into segments, and right now this is like the pre-research, making sure it's actually possible. Doing like the cost analysis is the amount of time, like... I kind of like with all my projects, I just make sure the entire thing is possible with my skill set. Otherwise, I drop it and go to something else for a bit. Like, you know, learn more in that meantime. This one believe I'm capable of. It just, there's going to have to be some shortcuts made. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Not the best ellipses today. And again, I haven't worked out today, so. I don't have my shaky arms to blame. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to blame this insufferable heat. Oh my goodness. Awful. Not the best sausage form, but it's okay. Sometimes I get scared of complacency in my work. Like if I choose to never improve in something just because it's difficult. Then I have to remind myself the importance of constantly finding those smaller things that I'm avoiding and tackling them. They're just not that fun to pursue, right? Also, constantly overlapping ellipses at the same point means it's turning away from us faster, so this wasn't the best. This was more of an ellipse practice than a sausage form practice, because that wasn't the best application right there. A bit large over there because I was too scared to curve it back in. Also got a haircut today. Feeling very fresh. This is like my pre-travel haircut, and then what my barber told me is like, hey man, I want you to text me like a couple days before. I'm gonna get you back in here for free. I'm gonna like line you up right before you leave. And I was like, dude, thank you. Just so I'm looking all pretty for my pictures abroad. Ah, wobbly. I really need to get my wrist tendonitis sorted out, because even when I turn my wrist with holding things, it's been really bad as of recent. I don't know why. It's scary. But that's why drawing from the arm is so important for me. Yeah, still gets me though, doesn't it? True testament to, if you drum, piano, keyboard, please exercise caution and treat every ligament, every part of yourself Finally. If you told me 3 years ago, hey, don't hurt your arm, or probably 4 years ago, hey, don't hurt your arms as much, you're gonna be drawing. I would never draw. Never draw to a capacity where the future of me would need a warn to pass me about it. We make do, don't we? X, that was not the best one though. Now that was a lot better. Oof. Definitely some great line work happening today. We still have, oh wow, we have a lot of time left. Do some smaller sausages, really train that part of our hand today. Actually, given what we're drawing today, we need to practice with some boxes, I think. Nice. Neither of these. We'll do a one of these. Yikes, that was not good. That's pretty solid. Okay, great warm up today. Yeah, we're a bit wobbly, but I think that's fine. Try to, yeah, okay, I was gonna try to do that for the camera. Okay, anyways, so yeah, good warm up. We're gonna talk about the Promptathon. We're gonna do a quick sketch of it on probably just the other side of this, and then we'll march into our Promptathon drawing of the day. Also gonna take a quick sip of water. Cool. Okay, so today, grab some of that window capture. There you go. So the prompt for today is a biblically accurate, or individual, biblical accuracy. That's what it's called. Biblical accuracy. Yeah. I'll be completely honest with you. This prompt did not come from the same kind of place as the others. Essentially, Uncomfortable's significant other. He's called, I think, what is it? Yeah. His sweater she likes to wear is purple and full of eyes, and whenever she wears it, I call her appropriately the biblically accurate grimace. And so he drew this, and now it's our goal to draw something biblically accurate. Now, the objective here is not to draw something that has a bunch of eyes, as it says here. We want, yeah, not less about adding a bunch of eyes and more about creating something dissonant and unsettling, capturing the forbidden nature of what should be, as humans, and entirely beyond our capacity to understand. So I first saw this, and I gotta be honest, I'm biased and I don't necessarily want to create something beyond our capacity to understand. Yet at the same time, I'm going, I'm not doing the prompt fully. I'm kind of going off on my own, but yeah, today we are going to be drawing. I actually have a, we'll open up the pure ref version actually. Let's see if I can switch this to pure ref. There we go. That does not look good though. Let's move it here. So, yeah. What we have going on in pure ref is V1. You guys knew it. Ultra kill, baby. And specifically this art, I put it in the description, so please go check it out. It is by MetalGy. Look at that. That is so cool. Now, I apologize for those. I probably should have sent out a warning for those who are squeamish towards gore or any of that stuff, but this is the vibe I'm going for. And I have some very goofy looking poses, but I want one of the, I think this one with like some rings around it, like biblically accurate rings. Here, let me look up some of those biblically accurate rings. Oh, these are like actual physical rings. I don't want to shop for these. Okay, so these are just rings with eyes on them, so maybe not. But yeah, I want this. This is what I want. So yeah, if we're gonna, it's not gonna be that crazy. Actually, I wanted to pull in to Ultra Kill. I think Apostasy of Altars of Apostasy. Specifically, I want this kind of guy, this kind of vibe and framing. Let's see if we can pick out a high res one. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, this is the best one. I want this kind of vibe though. Right. Actually, kind of specifically this now that I think about it. Here, Ultra Kill album art. Just, yeah, completely like, I want this. I want this vibe going on. I love the album art for Ultra Kill so much. Blue, yeah, Blue Heaven Piercer. Or Deep Blue Heaven Piercer, sorry. Just look at this. Solid, great stuff. Yeah. Pierce Her. I think this was a fan. Here we go. Yeah, Heaven Piercer. And yeah, this leans more into it, actually. And this one, we're gonna go heavy on the ink. Ironic, right? We've waged the war against ink, and now we must embrace it. I think I'm gonna get some heavily. I'm gonna look up some heavily inked things. Yeah, like this, like the crosses. Oh, these are swords, actually. I just realized. Very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I just love this. It's messy. It's great. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I saw your stuff in Drawabox Discord. It looked really good. Drawabox. I like that. Is that what you named it? No way. Wait, did you rename it, or is that just the? Okay, cool. Yes. Why'd you put quotes around Drawabox? Oh my god, is this Weezer? They made a Weezer album cover. Yeah, thank you very much, Delano. Your stuff is looking fire as well. Very impressed by what you did yesterday, especially with the cover. It looked awesome. Yeah, so here's our inspiration, and then I just want like heavily inked art. These are all tattoos. Paper. I don't really know the technique I'm going for. Oh, there's a Akira. Very interesting. Well, that's an idea. Anyways, yeah, we want messy. We want kind of all over the place. We have the right tools for the job. And now, you know, what we do before our little adventures, let's pop over here, is we do a quick, like, pre-sketch of what we want to accomplish here. I did it yesterday for the crowd. Actually, oh yeah, I never really talked about what I did yesterday. So yeah, yesterday was, thank you, I put quotes in Drawabox to act like I was new to it. I love it. Yeah, you are new to it. No. Where is it? Filling up the notebook, slowly but surely. Yesterday, so the objective was to make a oh, I smeared it right then and there. I can see it on my finger. I smeared the ink. Oh, that's so upsetting. Anyways, I was gonna say the Bunday yesterday would have bait predators with its tail, but the explanation, yeah. No, I love the creativity you put into it. That's great. And yet, here's what I drew yesterday. It is a crab croissant or a club crustacean. I don't know. It's something. But you know, I had a lot of fun drawing this yesterday. I love club croissants, and I actually had one the other day. So I was like, you know what? We have little pickle arms. We have like olive eyes and the, you know, actual thing going through it. And it was a lesson 5 construction kind of thing. So it was like kind of perfect. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun inking it. Had a lot of fun with the entire thing, and people actually were really responsive and kind towards me drawing. Actually, we're gonna need this later. I was about to put it away. But yeah. So in that same vein, let's do our best here. We're actually gonna open up the half and half over here. And so yeah, we want this pose. So I'm not gonna be like very pretty about it over here, right? Just as long as we get the gesture right? Like that's all that we want over here. Arms, you see the bicep and tricep, but that's gonna be like this. And then from there, a bit more sideways. We don't really care about form or scale here or anything. I just want to get my ideas down. And then hand outstretched. Right there, little oven mitts, who cares? Quad, leg turned to the side, or down, sorry. One's gonna go like that, okay. So yeah, we have this going, right? And it's gonna be ultra kill. It's gonna be V1 from ultra kill, right? Easy. I think probably something, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, this one's gonna be very symbolic, which is not something I typically do. I like solid things, but look at this, like some cool diagrams and stuff. Just lots of ink. We really want that two-tone, and I was also very inspired by this because I do have a red. I didn't want to use it until now, and I kept it stored away safely in my traveler's notebook, which I will give you guys a legitimate review on once we do the sketchbook tour. I don't want to really use any of these materials until I left, but I'm somewhat tempted just to see what the red looks like. A lot of camera violence as of recent. Don't know what's going on there. Very cool. Okay. Try to get the leather a whiff. You know, it smells so good. That raw, real leather. Okay. So let's see. Is there a stain on the top of it? No. Okay. Because I was gonna say this is from the cabinet. Does it blend well? It does quite. But yeah, so this is an option. Now it isn't as solid as I'd want for this. I actually kind of want it to be like that for future drawings. Oh no, everything's spilling into my little art kit. Also, my art kit, I was very focused on inks, but I think I'm gonna bring a pencil. Because I realized just how much I love working with pencil for like sketching and just sketching in general. And I've gotten a lot better at it, so why not, right? Anyway, so yeah, I may want like, let's decide on the symbols. I do want to put a lot of effort into texturing the grunge on V1, right? And just having really good line weight. So we want to take up most of the page if we can with him, which means we can actually probably scale this pretty well. We definitely want these symbols. So we're gonna actually do, I put it over here. We're gonna do the gun that he has over here, right? Kind of following that one trailer. So the gun's over here. Doing simple shapes, right? And then I want a focal point, a major focal point to be the wings. I want them to consume way too much of the page. They really give that angelic vibe. In fact, yeah, take like a majority of the blank space from it. I guess, yeah, I want the feeling of this to be sharp. That's what I want. I want it to be sharp and muddy. Yeah, this, and then... So yeah, like way beyond how it usually is. There's a bit of a weird space right here, but it's supposed to be like... Actually, it's a bit slanted like that. And just kind of as far as we can. Cool. That one does not go as high as that, but yeah, something like that, right? And then in between those, we could do kind of what was going on with Gabriel over here. Because, okay, so V1 is a machine, right? This symbol's an angel. V1 is kind of a fallen machine. And that's kind of like the point of this, right? Like grungy below, just like out of energy, right? It's a machine, less than human. That's the kind of the vibe. But it is a weapon. Ooh, but it is a weapon. What signifies a weapon but swords, but bullets? So what we could actually do is have little bullets raining down and kind of like signal that motion. We can have sword coming out, one of the longer swords. Actually, that makes the, I want to fit the entire thing into a pane like that. So we can do swords with this. Yeah. What is a V1 is regarded as a usurper, I think, at one point by Gabriel. There's not really a symbol for a usurper. Operates on blood. We could just do sharp triangles that meet with everything there. I think that's good enough for now. We'll worry about the rest, right? Cool. Okay. So there's our initial sketch down, our idea. Some of it bled through. Thanks. I mean, it's just printer paper, right? I thought I was getting through this book, but we're barely halfway through. Actually, yeah. We're getting close to halfway through, actually, but nothing too insane. Okay. We're going to set our hour timer, but we all know that's just a suggestion tonight. And take a big sip of water because I'm very dehydrated. Didn't expect that. And then we're going to get to it. Cool. We're back. I realized I didn't even mute myself. So probably heard me like moving stuff around. Okay. Let's do it. Get a pencil out. Maybe we'll need that before we start, right? I'm a bit worried about this one because V1 has a lot going on construction-wise. And even though we're going to be inking over half of it, I think getting that construction right underneath and then going over it will add a better effect. Because remember, we're here to make art. It may be a Promptathon, but we're still here to make some cool looking stuff. Oh, sapped a lot of that lead. Felt it. Okay, this is a bit excessive, but I actually kind of like it like that. Here, I will be right back. Sometimes I have to make sure my thermostat is not trolling me. Okay. So yeah, we have this post right here, and we have V1. We gotta kind of mix the two, right? We did a V1 construction a long time ago, and it went interestingly, to say the least, right? Oh, I didn't change the name of today's stream, didn't I? Oh, no, I did. Okay. I forgot it's just day 4. I didn't name it anything special. Cool. Okay. So we want to... I guess I'm going to box it out as a human first, and then I'll worry about everything after that. So I'm going to immediately start with the chest. And we're going to start a bit high. Because, yeah, we have the whole body to work with, so yeah, I actually want to start up here. And we're actually going to just go immediately to the ruler. I get it, technique and all that is good, but yeah, look at all that excess lead on there. Ink. Make sure it's all clean before we get started. Probably shouldn't have done that on my palm, because now if my palm grazes this, yeah. Anyways, we just want to have a good basis point. And just kind of remembering how V1 works. Get that little like thing for the neck right there. So yeah. Let's see, our page works to be about, go from the top right there, about 5.5 inches, so 2.75 would be our middle. But that doesn't feel like the middle, doesn't it? Although it is. Now it feels like the middle, looking at it in retrospect. Nice. Cool. And yeah, so from the middle, which I'm actually going to divide the entire thing. We want that symmetry, we want that divine kind of look. It's not the exact middle, but this is going to get us darn close. Bit slanted, but that's okay for now. Let's see. We need the room for the head gap. Do the chest right here. what we'll do is we're going to break this down construction wise. I think those are our major points of interest. Got the hips to the groin, thigh, knee to... Yeah, it kind of gets messy down there. And we'll worry about the z-axis right after that. Now what we can do is on a separate drawing, exit out this one, do a new one. There we go. There's a head's length, so about half a head's length for the neck. A little bit more for the upper pec. The entire chest can be relocated to 2 head's lengths right there. Head's length for the waist. Head's length and a half for the knee. And start, then head's length and a half for the calf, and then we'll worry about the rest right there. So what we can do here now is 1 half, 2, 1, 1.5, 1.5. Cool. Lost our friend back there. Cool. So now we can go. So if we decide where the head is, the entire thing is going to be about that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. I would consider that to be another head down there. Yeah, I'd say just generally 1, 3, 5, 7. So 8.5 heads. So whatever we do here for a head has to fit 8.5 times. So if we did like an entire inch for the head, also we have to keep in mind our wingspan as well. So our wingspan is 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. So 6 from the axis of symmetry. Now the head will not be a square. This is a head height more so than a length, right? But an inch feels good. Now if I did, this has to be 8, so that's 5, that's 6. That'd take up too much of the page, so if we did like 3/4 or even half, that'd probably be better. Because then that'd be what, 4.3 something? Or no. That's 8.5. Oh, 4.25. Wow, cool. Calf, nice. Yeah, 4.2. That would be ridiculously small. So I think 3/4 would be much better. That's what, 8 times 324 over. Oh, wait, no, 8.5. That's nasty math. 24 plus whatever. 12? No. 4. Yeah, 24 plus 12. 28 or 7. Interesting. So yeah, I kind of like 3/4. We're gonna leave a bit of a gap for the head, like I said. So we're gonna start the head here. Head. 3/4. Half of 3/4 is that's 1/2. Oh, that's 3/8. So neck, giving it some extra room just in case we want it. Then from there we know chest to bottom. 1, 2. That's our waist. And from our waist to our groin is 1. Oh wait, sorry, that's not full 2. It'd be 6/4. That's 1.5. Then 3/4 from that. Wrong eraser. Where's my old eraser? Guys, is it serious? Oh no. Where is it? Where is it? No. Oh, there's. Let's go with the OG, guys. Come on. Nice. Yep. Then we have one head. And then 1.5. Which is gonna lead, that's 1.5, so that's 3/4. 3/4 times 3/4, 12 for 8 is 3/2. So this and then a third. Wait, no. Wait, I'm trolling. Wait. There's no way I just messed it up that bad. 1.125, sorry. Yeah, okay. 1/8. Yikes. Gosh, sometimes you gotta check yourself, guys. Don't be as dumb as me. There we go. And then we do that again. For the pizzas. And then from the Pete, we have all that junk down there, which I'm not worrying about. And that means if a head's length is like this, that's 3 times 3/4. I know, right? 9/4, which is roughly 2. Which we're good there and good there, so we'll be fine. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, now we have the head up here. Sorry. I shall use my... I'll make it a bit wider. Saying, Cav, why are you doing a head? Because I want to do this. Kind of give us a basis. Then we have our chest, which is... Did we lose it again? Nah. I will do this. This is about a head in each direction. And then we get down to here and we're about, what, a head and a half? Head and a quarter. Is that a natural mark on the page, or is that me? The natural mark on the page. We have our chest. And we have our pelvis. Extends out a tiny bit. And what we can do is if the arms turn out to somehow be too long, we can literally just splay them more downwards. Cool. And then from our waist, we have our leg, which does go out just a tiny bit, then curl back in. This is where it gets difficult because it goes larger and smaller, and we have this gap in the middle. And V1's legs have some interesting geometry, so there's gonna be kind of up to preference here about how we accomplish this. I'm gonna move this here, which makes this... Why did I put my ruler up to the screen? That's not the olden days. I remember when we used to do that. We have technology. That's about 2 heads. I'd say 2 heads here. Until feetsies, which is 6/4. Okay. Oh, it's just 1.5, isn't it? These guys, we are very silly today. Apologize. So yeah, here feet get a bit different because technically the heel happened up there. I'm just gonna say this happens right here. Because like V1 has the J's, he has like those cool looking... all that stuff happening up there. Cool. And then arms drop a little over a head. Almost a head and a half, honestly. Yeah. Head and a half to the elbow. We have a head. Head, and then 3/8 or 1.125. And then that goes out by, to get a good landmark, about 3/4 of this entire thing. I like that metric though. See if we compare the line we just made to this one. There. And compared to right there. Doesn't seem right, does it? Oh, it's because like the pecs were included, I guess. But it has length from there. Really splayed downwards that much, huh? That's how much from the center? About 1.5 from the center. We could have measured it from there too. Pretty far. Uh-oh. And then we have its length for the uh-oh. And continues going down to the part where we're very close to the bottom. Whatever. Yeah, that's the... I don't feel that the arm goes this low. Move it up a tiny bit. Nice. And then from there, we're gonna go practically in the middle. I'm gonna go down a tiny bit more actually, so I can have the hand. Yeah, we were head's length this side. We're supposed to go right here, but I'm gonna go right here. Maybe we could do the hand splayed downwards. Not sure if that's sacrilegious or not. There we go. That's a fun game of connect the dots. There, good proportion so far. I'm gonna really kind of set in these points of interest, because if I erase, I don't want to lose the hard work that we put in so far to have everything somewhat laid out correctly. Cool. So now we start doing our V1 construction here. So we're gonna have this little V1. How's your idea going? Not really going anywhere yet. We're about to get into it though. How's yours going? Hope all is well with it. Also looking back at our awesome reference that what is it, MetalGy made. MetalGy, excellent work. Look at this. Yeah, reduce the complexity of the head to just a cylinder with these two plates, the light and that. So we'll do the same. It's kind of like intimidating looking at it on here, but here kind of makes it look easier. I mean, it's still crazy difficult, but so yeah, here We want a box instead. I'm gonna lightly go over this. This is the same pose, by the way. I found this pose because I looked up the pose that Sukuna does during the Shibuya incident. I won't spoil anything, but yeah. We'll estimate the entire head with a box. I'm worried that that's a bit too foreshortened. We still want to see the eye, right? This is just a bit too small, isn't it? Yeah, I know, right? And this is somewhat similar to the Gojo Ascension pose. Not entirely. But it's there. That's actually what first I was thinking of the Ascension pose. And I thought it was more like this. It wasn't. I looked it up. Head's about the same size as the neck, which actually occupies a lot more. So yeah, we're gonna do this over here instead. See, this what I mean about racing. We want the head to occupy probably about this much room, or like at its max. We're not gonna really do any additive for this. He's looking up a lot more. Let me think of what we're trying to do. Mine's going pretty well. I think I can get... Hey, huge. It's great to hear. They don't like that here. Let's reduce it to a box. Means we need to foreshorten this a tiny bit. We want that 2 point to really stand out. So we'll reduce it to a box for now. And then we'll worry about it later. And I'm actually going to put it on this side because it's less... doesn't have that going on there anymore. So... and top of the head's all the way up there. That wide. Well, let's be more methodical with our lines. And the chest of view one is really cool. We have this like hoop right here, which we're actually going to see not much of because it's spinning away from us. But we're going to still see the little chassis that's in front of it, the collar. So if we're going to estimate it, let's do a box for the top of it. I mean, this is kind of the shape we already need, right? But yeah, we basically, I'm not going to do the full thing. We have the tripod. We have the chest plate. Okay, collar goes to about right here. It extends upwards and back, so we're gonna do collar. Extends upwards and back. Yeah, maybe not as much as that one, but yeah, like this. And then it goes inwards actually, so we may need to extend it out a bit. It always only goes to the upper part of the chest. Then it continues going down. Because we get to the pelvis right here, and that's what that is. So maybe this should take up just a ton more room. This is less curved, more out here. I want more of this to be. We can actually go inside here to give a bit of volume. Actually, this goes out though, so. And we have it like a line from it. There we go. And then now we want very lean torso, like crazy lean torso. We have this little plate in front, which I'm actually gonna, yeah, because the legs start here. We're gonna trust the anatomy so far. Actually, we'll do it a bit lower. That's gonna have as much root giving because we're gonna go out there like this. The rest of the legs. We're gonna connect this to the torso, but we have like this metal part that actually, for sure, how it connects. Then we want maybe we should have tapered a tiny bit more to that, because this just makes like the hips look a bit interesting. That's okay. And then yeah, we just have a complete, and yeah, these do not go that low. They go only about right there-ish. And I'd say this goes a little bit lower. And the groin was right there. Goes like this and then hits that. Yeah, there we go. Worry about the details later. Now here comes one of the hardest parts. It's the legs, because this one's a bit turned away from us. Well, this one's actually pretty accurate, so we'll work on this one. Actually, this could be more flat and have that behind there. This one's actually kicked back a bit, so we're going to see a lot of this heel thing that's happening. Be a bit lower, right? Be very low or shortened. In the shoe. Going to be showing us the top of this. We're going to watch as it goes down. Be a notable gap right here. We're worried about details later. Cap, come on. I'm not totally liking the torso. I think it should be leaner. Instead of worrying about all the geometry, we'll just kind of go for it. I think it should just be one line, kind of. Or like, I don't know, just this should go in. So we have, yeah, this. And right here. And then even more. There can be a part of that, but that's much better. And this part of the leg, which is turned, so we're going to be seeing, it's kind of hard to rotate it in my mind. But I can imagine this plate to the side. It's not completely turned. We're going to see just a difference, right? So highest point is right here and it'll remain that way, but I'm gonna stick with it actually. It was a bit far from my liking, but I think okay with that for now. Actually, no, these are still pretty close together though, so yeah. That just means even though the highest and furthest point is like right here, that just means this needs to be tighter over here, like. There we go. gonna bend as much as like over here. Doesn't seem as turned away. We want the heel to be over here. Let's do a general shape of what we want. Heel actually lands above the calf over here. Lands notably before the foot. Yeah, like right here this needs to happen instead, I guess. Because the end of the foot's gonna be like right here. Need to angle this down too. The knee plane's gonna be going down, so. Cool, that's good enough for now. Arm time. We have these awesome shoulder things that I want to emphasize. Which if it was sprawled out, we would see kind of just shape I'm going to make up. We can kind of follow the shape of this. Move our biceps. We can even give these a bit of a bevel if we wanted, but we'll worry about that detail later. I'm more worried about the shape. We have the disc kind of like right here. Getting to there. Draw the tricep. I'll actually be somewhat anatomical about this. We'll draw the bicep. Symmetry is hard. And the arms are splayed out to the side, so we want to kind of emphasize that. Arms are really just triangles though, so actually I'm gonna do this. They do a line over just to emphasize that, so we have I still want to aim this one down. It's still being aimed down. This is completely sideways and downwards. That's better. Not totally right, but I think it'll work for now. Kind of like that stray line that I had in there on the other side. It's kind of like, looks like that one meme. Anyways. We have the hands. They're just boxes, to be honest. I want to angle that way, a bit away from us. I can have another one on this side, dang it. Look at the other hand. Fun stuff. Let's fix this foot for once and for all. Jeez. Watch me cover this with ink later too. I guess it's just part of one of those cool zones. I'm gonna start without the boot, and we're just gonna go kind of shapes only. You're seeing this complete side profile. Ugh, I keep reading that. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. I kind of bit rash. Nice. Here we go. Okay, let's start adding details. Pen's pretty sharp, but we'll give it a little bit of a tiny bit of a sharpening. Okay. The V1 face. My nemesis. We're gonna see a bit of the flange over the eye, I think. We're gonna send that back. I know we want the eye to be on top. We don't want that form to make us think otherwise. Cool. So now we want the collar to be better. Roll that actually, yeah, I like that. But not very symmetric, isn't it? Close this in a bit. I had one of those super fine erasers right now. Yikes. Okay, and then and we actually want this to. I kind of like that remnant though, like that. His arm's a bit short on the left, bothering me a bit, but it's whatever. final one right here, which is a bit thicker. Not sure if I like that line right there either. It looks like he has a belly button. Definitely want to give more like solid shape, I guess, to hit riding that one back. And we'll add these sections to the leg. Good done for that. This is this, and then a bit degree shifted. I want this to be a lot more firm. Just jump out a tiny bit more. Just add in the smaller details now. And I think I'm gonna leave the rest to once we ink. So yeah, let's do it. That's where a lot of the details are gonna come from, right? We're just gonna get really messy with it, which I think is gonna be fine, but oh, the wings. Oh my gosh, how could we forget about those? Jeez. So yeah, this is gonna require a lot of symmetry and a lot of effort, but we got it. So actually no, yeah, so don't instantly jump out like that. They have those little connectors, so we'll draw a connector. Remember, yeah, we want to really shoot him out here, so. Yeah, I kind of want to tilt it a bit more up too. A bit more dynamic, a bit more up there. Really flaring out. I'm gonna make them extend off the page for the most part. bit slanted, but it's okay. Oh, we wanted a bit of a gap there. Oops, my bad. Maybe we'll use the high-tech C for this, even though I want to erase a lot. I need to erase a lot. Because also I feel like this should have, whatever, we'll leave it there. It just feels a bit too much right there, but we'll see. Like a lot of lines need to be reduced. This just needs to curl back more. Instead, this needs to be in front. Or like something needs to be there. I don't know. This just needs to be smoother. Color, I don't know. Edits to be had later, right? Yeah. Sorry, now I'm obsessed. No. Also want to round this out a bit more too. Nice. Yeah, the chest is what's giving me the most annoyance right now. Oh, I feel like he's just missing delts. So maybe we should extend this. Lat, sorry. Just extended that way, I'd feel a bit better. Okay, anyways. More wings. This wing is gonna go. We don't want it that far actually, so this. Oh, and then one more. Making good on time. Maybe, I don't know. Can't really time these things, can you? Now I want to aim this one definitely downwards. Nice. One's almost aim. We're gonna aim it a bit downwards actually. And we'll put this one facing down just to emphasize how large it is. Bit wide at the bottom. That's what I had a feeling. We could have been much more symmetrical about a lot of this, but meh. Nice. Yep. So yeah, ink's gonna do most of the job here, which is scary because I'm not necessarily known for having good inking abilities, but okay. Let's do it. Thank you, Talana, thank you. Sadly, it's nothing too awesome. Or, sorry, in terms of, sorry, I blanked there, I was just being so self-negative. In terms of my lesson submissions, I've had a history, right? Anyways, let's try to do it justice. This is the Muji fountain pen, one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Actually, my favorite of the 2 fountain pens I've used. Let's get to it. I'm gonna start with the face. Make sure it's working. It's working. Okay. So yeah, smaller degree up here. Actually, I'm gonna start with this. There. Go a bit past it on both ends. At least I have this side of the page so I can like rest my hand on it, right? Going a bit on the outside because I want it to be larger. You could do another line there, but I don't think it would look too good. But we did. It looked okay. Adding this extra line because I can. Cool. And onto the scary collar. It's there we go, fixed. Cool. Well. Line work is not confident today. But we're slowly getting used to it. Very different drawing than what I usually do, but I should say what I'm more used to doing. Moved even higher. Lots of creative liberty right there. That's a yikes. Leave it there for now. At least the legs turned out better. Not gonna lie, not totally feeling it yet, but we still have inking to do, so that, or like the rest of the ink, so see. Cool. Okay. So you get the base form down. We do some smaller details, but then we're like smearing it all in ink. Explosion. Oh, they're different levels, whatever. So yeah, we couldn't fit like half of what I wanted to on the page. But we can still do our little sword ideas and stuff. Just make sure we erase as much as we can before we do that. One thing that'll really make it seem like we're Vion's like ascending in front of us is adding a lot of cast shadows underneath certain parts. Like the light's coming from above. Clear that up a bit. Let's do some general. Oh, did I move my... Oh, here it is. Yeah. We're spilling a bit, so let's try to be as careful as possible then. course, our objective to be messy and gross and stuff here, but it requires attention. That's not a good choice, but it's whatever. get any ink on myself, but that's a difficult task. Ink is smearing. And I'll make that work. Maybe be asymmetric, that's all. And most of this is, so. Supposed to be heavenly, supposed to be, for their very fact alone, symmetric and all that stuff. My work could have definitely been improved today, but lowering the breast lights. Smaller contours. Getting a bit antsy there, but I think that actually can work out in our favor. Just liking like these like little triangle cast shadows that I'm doing way too much of. I may add some coins floating on the top, but now let's do some of the crosses I've been wanting to do. Like a little, best way I can describe it is just like a I like them thinner, like that. They're so... I like it like that, yeah. Very thin at the bottom and then... I wanted them to be sharper, but it's okay. We could draw a couple of the grunts underneath. Dang, this actually looks kind of cooler than I thought it would. Nice. Definitely a lot of spots to improve on, but we're doing good so far. Yeah, I might really use the tippity tip of this. Oh man, we could have done something Elden Ring. That would have been fun. Okay, I'm really liking this now. I kind of want to draw grunts at the feet. Or something like that. We're gonna need to zoom. This is my biggest, like one of my biggest pieces yet. Piecemeal, this isn't my best. But taking everything in at once, not really looking at it too hard, I think it's one of my better ones. Yeah, please don't look too hard. Yeah, no more body stuff unless we're like filling in broken gaps. This is the new rule. Like reinforcing lines. Like, I want to separate this from the wing right next to it, right? Oh my god, should we add? Let's add blood dripping. Let's add blood. Oh, guys, let's add blood. Let's do it. I don't really know how to do blood, but I'm just gonna do like the hands. Cool. Good thing over here. And let's just make the entire hand. I'm gonna do controversial. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a bit too much, actually. I want those messy brush strokes here. Okay, that looks kind of cool. That looks really kind of cool. I want to reinforce these lines too. Lots of ink though. I'm gonna add some like yeah, okay, this is really freaking cool. I'm really liking this. I was a bit of a hater before, I will not lie. But now I've seen the light. Me saying that is just getting a bit too cultish, given what we were drawing. Now I really want to play Ultra Kill. I really want to play Ultra Kill. Living like Megami. Love it. Living like Megami. Delana, please make that your new like actual phrase, please, dude. Living like Megami. How's it going on your end, man? I think these promptathons have helped me a bit with my art because I normally wouldn't draw for fun before. Yeah! But seeing what I can... Yeah, no, I love it. It's not even seeing... It's just having fun too, right? Like, I'd say maybe on a better day I could do better than this. But it's one of those like infinite time things. But dude, I completely agree with you. It's so good seeing like, oh my gosh, this is kind of like my fun mode. This is my casual, right? Like this is my... Not ranked, not like... We're just hopping on quick play. Quick play, yeah, 3 hours, jeez. Yeah. Man, I'm dehydrated. Drink your water, please, guys. Oh. I don't know, I want to add more. I want to add more blood, I just don't know where. I think the hands are nice, but it adds a weird contrast. I will not lie. And yeah, these are a bit spaced too closely together compared to that, but I think it's just because we're on the edge of the page. I really want to add coins. I really want to add coins. Or like some kind of like... Because like usually, in like Catholic Christian murals and stuff, you usually have like God... Or anything, I mean, it's easy, right? Like God and then crushing Satan. Like I'm thinking of, the picture of Mary. Not to compare this with Mary. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know, with Mary's trampling Satan, the 7 star, or how many stars above in the star? Yeah, like that. Was it 21 stars? I can't remember. But yeah, like stuff like that. I love the symbolism there. And like the coins are, oh, whoa. Wow, this is what V1 sees, everybody. I kind of am tempted to add more blood to the face. Okay, not a lot. One right in front of the... Yeah, there we go. Oh! Okay. I'm loving it. 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 I feel like the bead should be much larger going down the body, right? More surface area for it to collect. I love V1 so much. V1's my bae. Akita, get in here. Make it canonical that I date date Akita? I mean, yeah, sure. Date V1. Not even the, like... I just want, like, the raw V1 that just wants to kill everything. Not even the, not even, like, the dating sim. Sounds like a fanfic. Oh yeah, Delano, you haven't played you haven't played Ultra Kill, have you? There is literally a hidden level with a dating sim with V1, or it's like more of a visual novel with V1. And it's like the full-on, like, most comparable to oh my god. Can't remember the name of the one. Oh my god. What is it called? Oh my god. Yeah, true. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Visual novel, Steam, scary, anime, girl. It was so popular for a bit. Because, like, Markiplier played it. Ah, do you know what I'm talking about, Delano? It has Sayori in it? Doki Doki, yeah. So it's the exact same, like, probably the exact same, like, renderings from Doki Doki. Like, in the backgrounds. And like you literally have a philosophical discussion with a version of V1. It's like life has no meaning, and it does like a surrealist thing. I love it so much. It's so well done. And it's just super funny too. Like it's out of nowhere. Oh, I kind of want to add blood to the wings a bit. We want some really long, like, here. Getting really into it now. If you like tech, Delano, like movement tech, stuff like that, anything, you'll love Ultra Kill. Sorry. Now I'm talking about it. God dang it. I ranted about, not No Man's Sky, even though I'm listening to No Man's Sky soundtrack right now. I ranted about Outer Wilds yesterday, and now I'm doing this. Just so good, all of these games. Which is Ultra Kill right now? 30% off. Didn't they bump the price recently? Yeah, to 25. Delano, there may be a special appearance in your Steam library if you complete the Promptathon. Just saying. Maybe maybe a little surprise. Who knows? I'm talking about the whole Promptathon. You don't get it easy. Good to hear, man. Can't wait to see what you've been cooking. Ink did really save this one. I was not feeling it before, but this is pretty great. It adds a level of fidelity that I did not expect. I want the lore of this art piece to be that his fine liner exploded. B1 was drawing and it exploded. Like he threw it up in the air. I should say they. I'm pretty sure. One's pronouns are they. Threw it up in the air out of excitement for finishing the Promptathon, and it exploded. And he's like, "What?" They. Jeez. I don't remember the effect. I think it's they. So let's stick with that. We call him V1 he for a while. I really wish Rise didn't leave before the Promptathon. I would have loved to see what he was gonna cook up. Yeah. Our boy Rise, off in the training arc, quite literally. The training arc. Let's try to find a way to like draw Rise in one of these prompts or something, I don't know. Be super fun. Include him the best way we can. I really have no idea. He doesn't have like an OC or we don't know what he looks like, so we can try. We can make a guess as to what he looks like. I mean, he's in the military, so we have his haircut down. Actually, I mean, kinda. It varies, right? Yeah. Are fades allowed in the military? I feel like Rise would. I feel like he'd be a fancy guy. These are all questions for Rise, and he's not with us today. Our friend lost at sea. Oh my gosh, that's the lore. That's the lore, Delano. He's lost at sea. Actually, no. The training arc I like more, but also just the fact that no scribbling. Come on, Kev. Be methodical. I mean, this is the time skip for him, but at the same time, almost done. Yeah, no, right? I was thinking of that earlier. Yeah, we definitely need some blood on this lower part, but definitely a lot less than the rest. Prepare thyself, machine. Oh my god, I love Gabriel. Love Gabriel. Love... Actually, Sisyphus is kind of boring compared to the rest. I absolutely love Minos. Yeah, I'm sorry, you just can't go wrong with Gabe. That's his name, Gabe, from now on. This imperfect hatred. I like to imagine the song Fire Is Gone is because Gabriel was like dethroned, right? He doesn't have the I mean, he still has imperfect hatred V1. But at the same time, like, the Fire Is Gone doesn't really sit on the council. Oh, that doesn't really hang off well, does it? I fear the next prompt would be better for Ultra Kill, and I just wasted my one Ultra Kill card on this, right? I think that's it. This is metal. I love it so much. It's so dang good. Machine, turn back now. He doesn't even yell, he says, machine, turn back now. I think I was so worried about putting blood and stuff on here because I was just scared of ruining it, but I think we did a pretty dang good job. Wonderful. Can we take a moment to appreciate the newest One Piece opener? I'm sorry, it doesn't get better than that. People talk about Beastars having like one of the best. I agree, it's great, but I'm sorry, One Piece takes the cake. I've never seen a better One Piece opening, anime opening in general, than One Piece. One Piece's current season. Wano was kind of lame. Not even for nostalgia. I mean, yeah, for nostalgia factor, a tiny bit. Actually, but that's the thing, like, the current One Piece opening, whatever you want to call it, it foreshadows everything. It like it goes from literally everything that's happened so far, like kind of costume wise. I won't, you know, I won't be like, oh, you know, it's done everything. No, but like costume wise, shows the crew appearing, foreshadows like literally kind of all the major fights and things that happen in Egghead. It's just so good. And that's probably, it's not because I'm a huge Egghead fan. Like I honestly, Wano, I'd rather Dressrosa than Wano in my, actually no, Gear, sorry, that's the thing, if Wano wasn't so long, and I know Dressrosa was super long too, but like, yeah. It's whatever. I love it. I love it all. You guys have to deal with that, I'm sorry. Cool. Okay. I don't know what else to add. I want to add coins. I want to add coins. I think that's all we're going to do for now. One thing I've seen, I'm not sure if it's in the little old these. Okay, no. I've seen a version of this where between each of the arms... Oh, this must be like old art. Look at that. Between each of the... Oh, that's the shotgun fist, though. Okay. I guess this is technically foreshadowing the grappling fist and sliding. Different head shape, and I don't know what that is in the back. Anyways. Putting each of the weapon types, the weapon icons between the, things. This is so good looking, dude. They did such a great job. Anyways. Yeah, that kind of does have, like, this shape to it, right? Cool. Do a bit of that. I feel like something needs to happen in here, so what we're going to do is this, and then add a bit of a... There we go. So much for us going over it in our fountain pen. Basically redone every line. Kind of tempted now just to fill that all in with black, but what I'm going to do actually is that. There we go. So yeah, rib section kind of upsets me contour wise, or silhouette wise and contour wise. I want to add a crown. I want to add a crown. I want to add a crown. Because I feel like the taper, there's just a giant difference there in the body. It kind of happens here. Look at that, like very skinny torso, and we kind of messed that up. So we'll fix that next time. Oh, such a good. Okay. Oh. Did I just go like, man, I need to watch it. I just need to moderate myself. Get the mods in here. Stop me from acting like a gooner. Oh god, I said that on stream. Anyways. I need the mods to ban me right now. What else can we add? I like how this is probably like blood pulling right there. I kind of want to add a crown of my idea is, I'm gonna be careful, right? But it is practically a crown of the swords. How would that look? I do want to do it with the brush pen because I just feel like that extra level. Who said we need to have the crown part of it? A bit too much. I think this is enough for now. I do want to add more, I just don't know what, and I think that means it's the end of my creative process for tonight. But I'm still so happy with how this turned out. Happier than yesterday? Or the day before? Actually, maybe even, yeah. Like, I'm just happy with how the ink ended up happening here. Oh, this is my Drawabox pin. I mean, oh, okay. That's much worse, actually. Too many fine liners, guys. Not a bad thing, though. Hehe. There's never too many, I lied. Blood is fuel. Cool. Okay, so I guess we'll wrap it up there, everybody. I have a lot of cleaning to do, a lot of eraser shavings. So I know that exact feeling. That was happening to me a bit earlier. But then when I got to the inking part, I was like, yee hoo hoo. Here, send it over, Delano. And while you do that, I guess we'll wrap it up here and submit it for the night. Super happy with how this turned out. Feel like there could be more ink in more places, but we're gonna leave it as it is. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been day 4 of the Promptathon. As scheduling goes, I'm gonna pack up while I talk, because I still have to work out tonight. So as far as scheduling goes, I really want to stream on Sunday, right? Which means, because I already didn't stream one day this week of the Promptathon, which is already upsetting enough, and so, you know, that gives credence to wanting to draw later and draw more this week. Sorry, I just like blanked. And so with that being said, I think we should stream on Sunday morning around 10 a.m. Just so we can get in and finish off, or I mean that'll finish off the thing correctly, because I have to drive to another town over several hours away, there and back, and then we'll return Monday probably. Maybe take a break Monday. We'll see how tired I am. And then same old. You guys know how it is. So yeah, that's the only thing. But we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming on Saturday. You guys know it already. And we're gonna keep fighting, and we're gonna end this Promptathon strong. I'm loving it so far. I'm loving seeing what everyone's doing, and of course, in discussion in WIP, if you guys, or WIP, right? In the Drawabox Discord, if you're working there, please feel free to add me at CIPPHY. Please don't add me. I think someone added me a while ago because of that. If you do add me, send it like, hey Kavel, this is blank. Here's my work. But it would just be, if you're in the Drawabox Discord, feel free to pop it over. I'd love to see it. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. I almost hit the end stream button instead of okay, see you guys.